Jarvis, weather report. Sir, there is a very high chance of rain today. In fact, it has been predicted that there will be 3 inches of rain today. 3 inches, huh? Well then, perfect time to test out my brand new armor, the Storm Armor. Sir, why do you have a Storm Armor? Well, Jarvis, this armor allows me to observe and even recreate some storms. It helps with research. Sir, if you don't mind me asking, why didn't you just use a weather balloon? Or perhaps watch the news, or some other form instead of creating a about $500 million .5 and 99 cents armor? Well, Jarvis, I'm Iron Man, and my tech has to be in an armor. Sir, I'll get the armor ready, but just for this, I'm taking the rest of the day off. Fine, Jarvis, but wait, your computer system, how? You know what? Yeah, just get the armor ready. YouTube, Powerful here with a brand new review. This time, the Iron Man 3 assembles interactive armor system hypervelocity Iron Man. Try saying that 3 times fast. And, yeah, more Iron Man 3 toys. I actually am getting into the line only because of the really cool designs and sculpts on the figures. That's the only way I can justify getting into this line. But, let's take a look at the packaging. Packaging on these figures are really good. I like the box. A little bit difficult if you want to keep them stored, because they take up more space than just a simple card back, but they look really nice. You have a picture of the toy and a picture of the toy in the back. You can see it's compatible with other Iron Man armors and the bio. The hypervelocity armor is used mainly as a research tool to explore upper atmosphere weather effects, but it's also incorporated the energy collector technology of the other Iron Man armors versions to allow it to collect and discharge the full might of Earth's most powerful storms. Okay, so he basically made a suit that he can go out when it's raining. Very cool. All jokes aside, this is actually a kind of cool bio. It's interesting that Iron Man would need an armor that could basically create storms. I guess he really is a fan of X-Men. And I can actually kind of see this working. I mean, this could be used as a lightning rod, I guess. And then this arm could be used to generate the wind and almost hurricane effect, and I think this has potential. I mean, I think it's a really cool idea. Having an armor that can recreate storms is pretty cool. With that said, the toy itself isn't that good of a figure. I mean, sculpting wise, it's really good and very enjoyable. And this is one of the few cases in this toy line that I actually prefer the replaceable arms instead of the normal arms. Now we'll just take this off and, you know, do this proper. And if I can line it up. Alright, so this is how he normally looks. Pretty cool. We'll just take the missiles off too. Now, sculpting wise, it looks fairly nice. Very cool. I do like the sculpts on these figures. The hands are sculpted very well. The chest is very well. I like the chest on this guy. It's pretty nice. A little bulky, nice design. The legs, nothing to really speak about. I think the legs are the weakest part of the figure. They have the pegs, of course, and then the back is sculpted pretty nice. Kind of has a slight jetpack kind of extra boost kind of feel. And then the head sculpt is really nice. I like the red eyes on this figure. Very cool. In terms of articulation wise, he's not really that good. I mean, this is an Iron Man 3 toy. But there's one good thing I could say about this line, is that they kind of figured out how to do a good ball joint. It's a very nice one. Very loose, not too loose, but just that right amount, and it allows for a good range of motion and tiltage. And I really like that, and I can really say about this line is that they fixed the ball joint problems. But besides that, he has the standard outward. It locks, you can see right there. It goes forward, actually. Some of my complaints is that figures that if they go completely straight like this, then you're stuck either like this or like this. But luckily he curves at an angle so he can have his arms completely straight. And speaking of his arms, we could just pull them off. They are really tight on mine because on some of these figures, that little plastic right there needed to be clipped. And what I just did was I took a razor and I just cut it right here, and that fixed it. I think it actually made it a little tighter having that little extra piece right there. But yeah. Now in terms of extra limbs, he comes with 2, and I really like these extra limbs. One has kind of a gun design, very cool. You can pretend this is an ammo clip on what's on the bottom, I guess. Very cool. I like it. And the other one is just a simple kind of sheet of, I'm not sure what you'll call this, but I do like the gauntlet on it. It looks very nice. They do clip on, of course. And when you clip them on, do note that to the sculpt of the figures, it doesn't go up a lot. That's as much as you're going to get, which is unfortunate. Now, this guy doesn't have any missile launchers, but he does come with some cool missiles accessories. He comes with these missiles here that connect right onto the side of the legs. Now, that's how the official pictures show it, as you can see here. Connects to the legs. Of course, because of the gimmick of the figure, you can put them anywhere you want, and I think they look pretty cool on the arms. You can see with the paint matching up, it looks really cool. And also you can put them on the back, so let's do that. So that's kind of cool. Give him rocket kind of jetpack, or just give him rockets on his forearms. That's pretty cool. I actually do like to keep him on the legs, and I'll explain why. Because it says that he can use basically the most powerfulest storms and stuff. So I like to think that these rotate and they shoot into the ground and create like a mini earthquake. That's just my imagination. I kind of have a crazy imagination, but yeah, so we'll just put the figure aside. We'll put the figure's arms aside and compare him to some of the other figures we've gotten. Here he is next to the Starburst armor. They do fit very well together, I will admit. All of the Iron Man armors together fit very well. Here's War Machine. Mark 42. They all fit very well. I really like the look of these armors. I mean, they look cool. Play-wise, they don't have much, but they just look cool. So, there you go. Also worth noting with this guy is that if you have some navy blue or dark or just flat-out blue parts, it works very well with the figure and looks nice. Like, here's this saw arm, and the colors do match really well with the figure. I mean, here's War Machine's extra arm. Here's Iron Man's blaster. Put that on. So they all do work really well together color-wise, and I think it looks cool. I just I just shot myself in the face by accident. Anyway, where did that missile go? Okay, here it is. I just shot myself in the... I can't believe I just did that. Now, the way I'm judging these figures is on their usableness and parts. And this guy has some really nice parts. The arms are very useful parts. I mean, I really like them. Having the whole kind of lightning rod, and then having a like hurricane or tornado fan in this one. That's just my imagination, because you know, he says he creates storms that way. But yeah, so the arms are very useful. Both arms are useful, actually. I mean, these can be good for just normal arms, but these are really nice arms. And then these missile launchers are very usable. I mean, having them just on legs for extra firepower, having them on the arms to help make a figure a little more bulky, or just having them on the back so you could have him, I'm shooting missiles on my back while I'm flying at you, which I think is pretty cool. And then the legs aren't really that useful. I don't really like the sculpt on them. I mean, they're nice legs, but for combinations, I don't really see me using them a lot. And the head is a nice sculpt, but I don't like using the head for my combinations. But the chest is really good. It's a really nice piece for it to have all your arms and pieces connect to. So this guy does offer a lot of really nice usable parts, and I give him a solid 4, and he's just a really nice figure. So yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video review, and let me know what you guys think of the figure. Do you hate it? Do you like it? Do you own it? Stuff like that. I really do appreciate the feedback. You can also follow me on Twitter for things that I buy. I post pictures regularly on there. And you can follow me on Facebook. Yeah, I still have the Facebook page. But yeah, don't worry, I plan to update that soon and make some changes. But I hope you guys enjoy the review, and I'll see you guys later with some more. Till then, adios.